Chef Joffrey Collucio, and I'm hosting today's show. It's the first episode of our creative consultants recipe submitted by Mitchell Lopate. We've got Cod Arranconato. Oh, and by the way, happy St. Patrick's Day in advance. I love that. I feel so Irish today. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I love this day. I love this show. Let's get on with the show.
And now, our feature presentation.
A letter from Chef Antonio in the United States. It says he and his friends have found the secret ingredient for making the best cooking show. He says he calls it number 7.
Sacre bleu, I am ruined.
Cod Arranconato is a traditional southern Italian dish, particularly from the regions of Apulia and Basilicata. Arranconato, it comes from the Italian dialect word arracanare, meaning to coat or to cover with breadcrumbs. Now this dish, it features baked cod with a flavorful, a crunchy breadcrumb topping infused with garlic, herbs, and olive oil. Oh, that sounds so good. Now a list of our ingredients for your cod. 4 nice fillets, maybe 6 ounces each. 3 tablespoons of your extra virgin olive oil. Salt and pepper. Use those to taste. 1 lemon. We're gonna zest it and we're gonna juice it. Now for your breadcrumb toppings, you get 1 cup of your Italian-style breadcrumbs, 2 cloves of your garlic. Now you will mince those nice and fine. 2 tablespoons of your fresh parsley. You chop it up nice and fine. 1 teaspoon of your dried oregano. 1/2 teaspoon of your crushed red pepper flakes. This is strictly optional, but I love them. 1/4 cup of your grated pecorino romano or your Parmesan cheese. 3 tablespoons of your extra virgin olive oil. 1 tablespoon of capers. Now you rinse those and you chop them up, but that again is optional. 1/4 cup of your black olives. You chop them up real nice. This is also optional, but we put them all in. When we get ready to serve, we're going to need lemon wedges and fresh parsley to garnish our plate. It's time to do a little bit of cooking.
Shoot the apple off your boy's head. There was a hush come over the crowd as William Tell made ready with the bow and arrow. He took careful aim. The boy hoped the apple wouldn't fall. Then, smiling at his dad, the boy said,
"Do your stuff, Pop."
This was all William Tell needed. And with a zip, he let the arrow go. The arrow tore through the air with a buzz. Everybody turned to look. On sped the arrow. The tyrant watched. William Tell watched. Closer came the arrow, but the boy wasn't afraid as kaplunk! A bullseye! The crowd went crazy. The tyrant couldn't believe his eyes, and he called to one of his men and said, "Fetch the hat from the top of the pole and fill it with the biggest apples in the kingdom." So they presented William Tell with the hat full of big, luscious apples, and he was the hero of the town. And that's the way it really happened. Yes, sir, boy.
Jasper! Jasper!
Yes, ma'am.
You bring that apple right back here. It's all full of worms.
cooking show will be a creative consultant. Dr. Charles Andrew Fleming is also the show's veterinary consultant. He turned in a wonderful recipe, and Chef Antonio will be cooking that. I can't wait. I want some of that when it's cooked. Okay, let's get on with it. Preheat my oven to 375 degrees. I lightly grease, a baking dish with olive oil. Okay, I got excited, I saw lightly grease. You pat your cod fillets dried with a paper towel, wash them off, pat them dry with paper towels. You place them in that baking dish and you drizzle it with 3 tablespoons of olive oil. So, dribble it. Dribble on top of those beautiful fillets. Now you season them now with your salts, your peppers, and half of your lemon zest. Half! In a nice mixing bowl, you combine your breadcrumbs, your minced garlic, your parsley, your oregano, your red pepper flakes, your grated cheese, your capers, your olive. We're gonna drizzle in. I love that word, drizzle. Oh, I love it. You drizzle in your 3 tablespoons of your olive oil, and you mix well until the breadcrumbs, they're nice and evenly coated with all your mixins. Time to bake the cod. Pop that cod in there for 15 to 20 minutes, or until the fish is opaque. In other words, it flakes nice and easily with a fork. To get that topping nice and crisp on the top, you may need to broil it on high for 1 to 2 minutes to get a crispy golden topping. So remember, 15 to 20 minutes, opaque, flaky, you may need to broil. It's time to serve our cod. You use your oven mitts, you talk to your cod, you remove it from the oven. Now, you squeeze that fresh lemon juice over the top. Oh my God. You garnish it with your chopped parsley, served with some lemon wedges on the side. Now, I'm going to be serving them with some roasted potatoes, a side of sauteed greens, and maybe even I might have a salad. If you like your wines, a crisp white wine like a Pinot Grigio. If you like your wines, I recommend, the Golden Goose recommends, a nice white wine like a Pinot Grigio or a Vermentino. They pair well with this dish. It's time to taste. A chicka ba la 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 la, a pa 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 pa, a choo 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 choo, a la 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 la. Oh my God, look at this. Oh sweet God, look at that beautiful plate. I can't wait to try. She's all smoky hot and tasty. That was my nickname in college, by the way. Put a little extra on top of my serve that nice. Try my cod first. thank God Mitch sent this in. It seems very opaque. Very opaque. Oh my goodness. That's so good. Oh, I love that. Oh, very garlicky. A little salty. Garlicky. Oh, let's try our greens. A little crunch, a little oniony, salty, garlicky. I think garlicky is our word for the day. Garlicky, our word for the day. I love that word. One of our potatoes. Every one of these are wonderful. I love this food. Another bite of my cod. Thank you, Mitch. We got you. You thought you could fool the show, but the show fooled you back. All right, we love you guys. See you next time, next episode. The chef will be back soon. I can't wait to cook again. I love you guys. Now it's time to bake the cod.